Hi there, welcome to the Player YouTube channel, where we don't just do car reviews, we do tons of other stuff as well. You ready? Run the VT. This is how a car should sound. Listen to this.
I didn't really push it either. I was just having a bit of fun.
Oh really? So there you have it guys, the Ferrari Roma.
I think it makes a good work.
We're going, mate. Nice to see you.
Show us your big chopper, your helicopter. So here we are, the Morgan Roadster. And guys, guess what? It's another morning here out in sunny France. Hi there and welcome to sunny but very cold Germany, and I'm here in a place called Dulmen, and it's home to the Wiesmann company. Now Wiesmann make cars just like this, and they're incredible roadsters such as this one, and they also do a coupe version of this. So you're probably thinking I'm here and I'm going to be blatting around the German lanes trying one of these out. Well, you'd be wrong, because what I'm actually here for today is an electric version of this car. Check it out. Right, let's talk Project Thunderball, as you can see here. So the car itself, the model itself, hasn't yet been named, so it's been kept under wraps as Project Thunderball. The entire body is made from carbon fibre, which means this car only weighs 1,775 kilos. Now, to give you an example, that is 20 of me. So it don't weigh a lot, and I'm not exaggerating there. It really is like super lightweight. Keeping all the power down, you've got 21-inch rims on here. At the back you've got 355 tyres, and on the front you've got 255 tyres. That's given a lovely width to the back. It's nearly 2 metres wide at the back, keeping all that power down when you actually put your foot down. Now, speaking of power, each of the motors, there are 2 motors. Each motor is 250 kilowatts, and you're probably thinking, well, what does that equate to in brake horsepower? Simple, I'll do the math for you so you don't have to work it out. 680 brake horsepower. This car will propel you from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds with a top speed, as I've been informed by the Wiesmann team here, because it hasn't finished final testing, somewhere around 200 miles an hour. So when you get inside the car itself, you can tell this has been built by a proper car manufacturer because it feels like a driver's car. You're very, very low down. But I love looking out over the bonnet, those two big haunches across the front there. They're like big shoulders. But it's just a beautiful driving position. Lots of, you know, dials and buttons and things, pieces. Oh, it's just wonderful. I get all excited when I get in a car. Check out the key. So this is your key. Look, it's got a little gecko on it. It's quite thick. Imagine you could be carrying that, putting that on the coffee table while you're having your cappuccino, if you get what I mean. Everyone can see you're driving something a bit special. And that sits in the middle here. You've got another little place over here to put your shades. Really nice, because you're going to have your shades on if you're driving this car. Of course you are. The roof goes down in this car in less than 9 seconds. It's really, really quick, and it will come back up that quick as well. So if you do get caught in the rain at the traffic lights, no one's going to be laughing at you, because by the time they start laughing, the roof's going to be up. It's got quite a short windscreen, but to be honest with you, I don't even need a windscreen in this car. It'd be great without it. I know you've got to have it by law. I love all the dials as well, and I looked on the dials, and just on the insides they've inscribed Wiesmann on the inside of each of the dials, which makes it really personal, so you know each one of these dials has been made in this factory. And likewise, all this leather, you know, we saw down in the factory how they put all the leather together and all the stitching and the way it's all, you know, it just literally is a handmade beautiful car. And the inside is a testament to these guys. They really know what they're doing when it comes to building sports cars. I'm actually loving this Project Thunderball. Here's a first for you. It's not often you get an opportunity to get down on the factory floor itself of an automotive manufacturer. But today we've been given special permission to come down here on the factory floor of Wiesmann and check it out. There are cars in different stages of production here. It's very quiet at the moment because they're all having their lunch. But we've been given permission to have a wander around. So come and have a look with me, see what you think. So this isn't just a special paint colour. You've probably seen these in pictures that the press have taken when cars are being road tested, like pre-production cars, when they're actually putting them through their paces, but they don't want you to see the finished look of the car. So they actually cover them in a strange coating like this, so you can't get a decent picture of it. Well, that's the idea anyway. But again, you know, getting access to things like this, standing right next to it, just amazing. Each of the hoods is individually prepared and made for each of the cars. How nice is that? Behind me, you can see the guys are coming back from their lunch and they're starting to work on the cars there. It's just brilliant watching people actually hands-on building cars. All aluminium chassis. This is Project Thunderball. This is the electric car. Now, it was developed with a combustion engine in mind for the future. So if they do decide they want to swap from a full electric car to a combustion engine car, they'll use exactly the same chassis. Good thinking. First thing I'm going to say here is ouch. As you probably know, every car, if it's going out on the road, wherever it is in the world, has to be crash tested. And this is an official crash test car. Look at the state of it. It's been absolutely smashed in the front here. It's almost scary to think that, you know, something like this is protecting you as the driver just a couple of feet away. Simply mad when you see it, you know, right up for real. guys, this is where all the leather is hand cut. So it comes in as the raw basic product. You can see it over here. These are the cutting instruments that they use to cut the leather out. So they get great big sheets of it over there. That looks like a whole cow to me. They cut that to a shape, and then they've got the sewing machines here, and they actually start sewing it onto the seats. I mean, you know, it's all very hands-on here. You can see the guys are actually taking sheets past me as we're talking. Incredible. So there you have it, the factory floor tour. So there you have it, guys. That was Project Thunderball here in Germany at the Wiesmann Factory. What a fantastic day, what a fantastic car. The only problem is, if you want to buy one of these, you're not going to get your hands on one until at least 2024, because the entire first production run is already sold. Everybody's bought one, and I can see why, and so can you probably see why, because it is such a cracking looking car. And it's got all the pedigree behind it as well. So if you want one, get your name down for 2025. That's the only thing I can say. Been watching me, AJ, on the Player YouTube channel. Don't forget, like, subscribe and comment. And check back next week for more like this.